Hey there, listeners. This is your handler, Dakota, and I'm joined by your agents.
I'm Sean, and I'll be playing Agent Mora. So we're going to have a conversation. First, what's in here?
I'm Aditya, and I'll be playing Agent Margarine. Yeah, clowns all look the same. Red noses, puffy hair. How can you really distinguish between one and the other?
I'm Owen, and I'll be playing Agent Midas.
Yeah, guys, I feel like this has something to do with the clowns.
I'm Edward, and I'll be playing Agent McGlovin. You're always on about clowns. I don't know about these clowns. I haven't seen any clowns yet.
John, I'll be playing Agent Mueller. Dog's playing poker. What's wrong with that?
And again, I'm your handler, and together we're the Elemental Gaming Nexus, and you're listening to That's Redacted. And officially, this never happened.
Hey, listen, Mr. Karim. Obviously, I don't think you're just a guy who likes to stay at home working on his work. I appreciate that. Appreciate a diligent man like yourself. Like you see, if I don't take a look at your apartment, I'm gonna have to go back to the station, to my bosses, and then they're gonna send other guys who don't appreciate your hard work, don't appreciate your privacy. We're gonna really poke around and make a mess of things. And I might not have the clearance, but they're gonna find some way to get a warrant, and I don't want that for you, man. I appreciate your privacy. I do some writing myself in my spare time. And it's just the way the legal system works, narcs, man, right? So if I could just come in here, check this box off my piece of paper here, take a quick peek-see, I'll let you on your way. You don't have to see me, I don't have to see you. Just
give me persuasion.
Oh, 98 over 90.
I'm sorry. No, you can go through that process. I'm not willing to let you in at this moment. You seem like a trustworthy dude, but I just can't. I gotta get this done. I gotta get my writing done. So, I'll be seeing your department later, I guess. And he shuts the door.
All right.
And we'll go to the two guys going to the police station.
All right. Police station.
McLovin and Mueller. Yep.
Yeah.
So you arrive outside the police station, whatever building holds the police library. Did you reach out to Detective Garidondi ahead of time?
On the way over here, we can give him a call.
Okay, sure. So as you're getting over there, you'll call him and he'll answer. Hello. This is
Hi,
Detective Garidondi.
Hi, this is I forget what I surely I didn't say McLovin to this guy.
Don't believe you did, no. I don't remember what you said either.
Yeah, okay. Been too long.
Or if you introduced yourself at all.
Yeah, we talked.
I know some of you guys did, but I don't know if you all exchanged introductions or not.
Did you talk to him? Maybe you should be the one calling him. Anyway,
I would answer with the same. I'd just give him my name, Mueller.
Okay.
So.
Oh, the FBI team.
Yeah. We spoke the other day. We were hoping to meet up with you, and take a look at some old case files. If you had the time to meet us up here at the police library, hopefully you could help us out.
Oh, so the case files about the right case, or
a semi-adjacent to that. Yeah, it's an unlikely lead, but something I wanted to pursue.
Okay, I'll bring. I was actually just looking at some older case files that involve that area, and I'll bring one I thought might be interesting as well.
That sounds great.
So he'll be there when you guys arrive. He's standing outside in his trench coat. He's smoking on the library stoop, on the building stoop, just waiting.
I walk up and shake his hand.
Yeah, good to see you again. And he hands you a file, and it's a missing persons.
Okay. I'll take a look at it and open it up. And
It is for a. It's for a David Langford. He's been missing since the 20th of March. His last known location was the McAllister Building.
interesting. The
He had a job there, but nobody reports seeing him arrive or leave.
nobody saw him arrive.
No, but his company car was parked out front.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's
Is
a television
this car-
repairman.
Is this car still an impound?
Well, I don't think so. I think it's been reclaimed by the company at this point.
All right. Interesting. Well, the particular documents we were hoping to take a look at are related to a really old case, a serial killer. We believe that we don't necessarily know that Abigail is dead. She is missing, and we were under the impression perhaps that
Aren't you guys supposed to just be documenting the stuff in her apartment?
We are, but we do need to see if there are any connections just in case.
yeah, I like to be thorough. I like to make the next guy's job easier, you know what I mean?
Give me persuasion.
Quaid, submit.
The speakers are falling apart.
Yeah. 87 over 80.
Yeah. Alright, what's this case? Are you sure this is
Like I said,
FBI business?
it's a tenuous connection, but I find that you really gotta hit all angles, and copycats have become more popular. I think this Asa Darabandi character from, like I said, it's quite an old case, but we think somebody might be interested in recreating this, his the way he kills.
His style. Yeah.
You're deputized temporarily because you work with the IRS. You're already a federal agent. So, okay. So if you had sent anybody else who's not like a federal agent, this wouldn't work because they're just consultants. But yeah, he'll let you in. He'll be like, okay, fine. We'll go get this document, and I'll be noting down. This seems a little bit out of the scope of what you're doing, but
I don't think that's necessary. I think you shouldn't really bother yourself. I don't think it's that important.
I beg to differ. But
May I ask a question?
I'm sure it'll be fine if you're helping out your agency. It shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, but do you really want to do the paperwork? Come on, paperwork sucks.
You've already failed to persuade. That's what I have interns for. And yes, what is your question?
Yeah. One thing, out of curiosity, why is it that you were out here smoking with the files? Wouldn't it just be simpler to meet us inside?
You called me. These files are my own from the station.
Mm-hmm.
It's still an active case.
Yes.
I was waiting for you, and I didn't want to smoke inside.
But if we were going to head inside anyway, are you feeling well?
Yes, I'm feeling fine. It was a very
plot?
confusing person. I was smoking outside because I wanted to smoke, and I didn't want to smoke inside.
Concerned about that?
I didn't want to smoke
Trying
inside.
to use psychotherapy?
Not trying to do what? What? I'm so confused.
Try to get an idea of his mental state.
Oh, well, you're doing psychotherapy.
Yeah.
That would be more human because it's just a single person.
Ah, okay. I'm just a weird guy. All right, let's go in.
All right, you guys go in, and
I
he'll.
got nothing.
Gotcha. He'll look up where because it's for his journal, right? So he'll look up where the journal's stored. He'll go grab it and bring it to you.
Well, there should be a whole box of evidence and case files and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. He'll grab.
We're
He'll
not,
grab
we're,
everything.
we're not going to say that we're specifically looking for one.
Gotcha. He'll bring the whole thing out and set it down. Right, well, this is what we got on the guy. He's been declared dead, so this case is closed either way.
Yeah. I think, like I said, we're just pursuing the angle of a copycat. Obviously, this guy has, like I said, this case is ancient, but some people are real sick. They like to take these old cases and they get some sort of thrill out of bringing back the dead, so to speak.
Yeah. So you're gonna just browse through this?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if this will take some time. If you like, we can just hand them back in. You don't have to stick around if you don't want to.
No, I'll wait around. I'll sit. I won't be able to put it up, be done with it, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll go and
it's your
sit
time.
down.
Okay. I'll sit, facing away from him.
Okay. So
And, if you like, you can sit across from me, so you can see him.
No, yeah. I'll
Just in
focus
case.
on. Yep. So
Alright,
we're
so
looking through
what do we
this.
find in
give me accounting.
14 under 72?
Okay, so in the government records, and police records that they've got, there's in the 3rd of April 1948, Damien LaChance is found drowned in the Harlem River, which is later found on a list of Asa Darabandi's in his journal. They've got the fire that you guys have already heard about, and then he was declared dead in the 60s. In the journal, which is also in here as you're going through it. Oh, and he was born 1886, 28th of May. His birth date now. The journal starts in the 6th of May, 1921. And he talks about heading east on a whim and checks into the first hotel that caught his eye, the Hotel Broad Albin. And then 4 days later, there's a New York millionaire, Henry Lundeen, comes to meet Asa Darabandi and hopes to acquire a copy of Leroy and John, which is, I guess you don't know what that is. Do you speak French?
Nope.
Well, you don't know what that is. The 23rd of May, he talks about receiving a phone call at the hotel from a caller who claimed his name is Bale and that he serves the king. 6 days later, on the 29th of May, Asa Darabandi is overcome with depression and expresses a desire to kill himself. He is counseled by friends at the hotel, including a Gary Wilde and a Rourke, which you guys have met. You met Mark Rourke in the smoking lounge on the night floors. 1st of June, he's desperate and terrified by his own actions. He surrenders his copy of the Libro Secretorum Manifesta to an unknown bookshop in the hopes that he can break free from the urge to kill. And this seems to be him reflecting on that he's been killing people, but he did in this journal, he never said he killed anybody. And then in that same day, he talks about how a copy of The King in Yellow, which is he describes as a small red book, showed up outside his door at the Broad Albin, delivered by a man dressed in red, and he's continuing to get these phone calls from this Bale. The 10th of April, 1922, the next big thing is he informs Henry Lundeen that he is working on the hotel and has made his home. He's working on this hotel that he has made his home in lieu of payment. So he's got a deal with the hotel now that he doesn't have to pay, and he's just helping them. September 1934, Jace Lenz checks into the Hotel Broad Albin, meeting a Deborah Carver, and then vanishes somewhere below the hotel. And 20th of July 1945, reading through this, he notes down that an Isabel Soar has been born in New York City. And you know from previous looking into this case, that is one of his known victims. In April 1948, LaChance disappears. This is what you just learned. He's listed in here in one of the list of victims. And then 1950 is when the fire breaks out and they find the body of Isabel Soar and his journal. And Asa Daramondi is gone. So his journal ends the 29th of August, 1950. And the fire happened on the 30th of August.
Okay. And the fire... That's okay. So, the fire burnt down the hotel. That was where this building used to be.
The fire burnt down his office, which
His
was on
office.
Mott Street. Not the
Okay.
hotel. The
Okay.
hotel,
Does it say
You
where
have
the
no
hotel is?
it does not, no.
I'll ask our friend over there if he knows where this hotel was.
What is the name of the hotel?
It is
Broad
Albin.
Broad Albin.
Yeah,
Mm,
Broad Albin.
never heard of it. I mean, you'd have to go to, like, the city planners. Look into that one. I guess you could check, like, the yellow pages.
Okay. Is there anything in these files and stuff that would seem, like...
No, there's nothing in here that would like set off your, oh, this stuff needs to be. Besides the mention in the journal of a book called The King in Yellow. But even that is, like, not really, like, it doesn't set off any big alarms for you guys.
Right.
So.
So to let go.
So there's really no reason to steal things out of this.
Yeah, it seems unnecessary, at least at the moment.
What kind of condition is the journal in?
I mean, it's pretty old at this point, so it looks like 70-year-old journal, yellow pages, kind of crumpling up. Not like misused or anything, but not in pristine conditions either.
But it's not like it was partially burned or
No.
yeah, something like that. Okay.
Probably recovered from the killer's domicile.
Yeah, just some weird stuff could happen, but
Well, at least we know everything seems to check out here and has no bearings on the current case.
Well, did you find what you needed?
less than we were hoping for, I suppose. But like we said, it was just a long shot anyway. We weren't really expecting to find much.
Fair enough. Well, I'll put these pieces back. Are you guys almost through at the apartment? I know it was full of junk.
Oh man, it's such a mess there. But we're trying to work through it.
Not long now. Just itemizing and such.
Well, wish you luck. And he'll go put things up.
Including the other case file?
No, he left that with you.
Okay.
But there's not. It's just talking about the missing person.
Yeah, I didn't know. Okay. Alright, so then I guess we'll head back then.
This whole thing with the city planner. Not the whereabouts of the hotel.
Yeah, that's closed on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the information we took from her.
I mean, yeah, I don't think that it had any reference to what the building used to be. I think I asked what the building used to be.
It was somebody's house.
But
It was like a house converted into apartments.
yeah. But that doesn't tell us necessarily what used to be where this building is now.
Yeah.
But at least has the date, so we know wherever this thing is doesn't technically match.
So, are you guys heading back to the apartment?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
And then Agent Midas You finished talking with Roger.
Yes.
What are you wanting to do now?
I would go back to see if Margarine's done the section of cataloging he's done.
Margarine was at that point in time. He's probably about 30 minutes into his 2 hours of searching around.
All right. Next down, I'll go next down the list. Go to Lewis.
Okay. Oh, Lewis. Where is Lewis? He is in apartment 4A. Okay. So you get to his door. Assume you knock again.
Yep.
He answers the door. Yeah?
Hello, my name is Agent Roger. I'm here about the investigation into Abigail Wright's disappearance. You have a moment to talk?
Yeah, of course.
Interesting. All right. Question for you, Lewis, just right out the bat. Do you think Abigail's disappeared, or?
No, I don't.
All right. What do you think happened to Miss Wright?
She left. Said she needed time away.
Makes sense. Do you mind if I come in?
Well, of course. The apartment's a little messy, but sure.
Hey, I've seen messier. Trust me, as an agent. No. I try to walk to the place I got the best view of. Than most of the apartment.
Okay.
So I can kind of be scanning it as I'm talking to him. Don't want another Roger situation. All right, Lewis, could you tell me more about your relationship with Abigail? What was the nature of it?
We talked. She was working on a play she was gonna have us all be a part of. Seemed strange. It was out of her. She's normally a painter, but that's okay.
Yeah, and what do you do?
I'm an illustrator. I work on comic covers and things like that.
You ever do album covers?
I haven't, but I mean, can't be that much different from
Trying to gauge what you're interested in. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, Lewis, you're working on a play with Abigail. When did this start?
Early May.
Early May, huh?
Yeah.
Where did she get? Do you know where she got the inspiration for this play? Was it like she was translating or bringing something to stage that had?
Gosh, I don't. She said she had found a older play that she was gonna remake because she thinks it had a lot of potential, but it never really got popular. That's yeah. I'm not sure what she found, but that was what she had said.
Do you know how long she had been working on the play before she got you involved?
I don't.
Okay. Was there a title, or you guys weren't at that stage?
I don't believe she had picked a title yet.
Okay. Alright. Tell me a little bit what it was about? Or confidential, want to keep hush hush.
I'm not really sure. We only got just a few pages in. We were discussing, talking about Abigail disappearing, actually, and how she was gonna move and go upstairs, whatever that means. And then she did leave. So I guess she decided that we weren't the right people for her play.
So she said the play's content was about her disappearing and going upstairs, or this is just something she was saying.
That was part of the play. That was part of what I'd read through.
Interesting. All right. So, moving on. You're working on your illustrations. When do you work best? Morning, night?
Early mornings or late at night.
Makes sense. That's when a bit of a writer myself. That's when the creative juices are flowing.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're working late, or early mornings, you got to be acquainted with the night manager, right?
I don't know who that is. I don't think there is a night manager.
No. That's so strange. Mr. Manuel said there was, but, eyewitness testimony. Not always the most reliable.
Yeah, I guess.
What's your take on Mr. Manuel? Was he someone who would between you and me, would he lie to a cop like myself? Not that I'm FBI, but we're called the cops.
I don't think so. That seems like a stupid decision to make.
It does. Yeah. But
Maybe it was just a misunderstanding.
Or he's nervous. I get it. Is Lewis lying? Does he know about him? What was my kind of read on him when I mentioned?
Give me a humid.
18 under 90.
No, he seems to believe what he's saying.
Okay. Man, I'm parched, Lewis. You mind if I get any drinks in your fridge?
Yeah. I've got some milk. I've got.
Oh, hey, don't worry about getting up. I'll grab it myself.
Oh, okay.
I'll walk over to his fridge and we'll look at his milk.
It's expired in March. There's also some other food in there. All expired in March. I need you to make a sanity check.
All right. 77 under 78.
Well, critical success. That costs you no sanity loss.
All right. Whoa, Lewis, you gotta go grocery shopping, man.
Why?
Stuff's all expired. You buying from a
What?
budget grocery store or something? Yeah, someone ripped you off, man.
Oh man. I guess I'll have to look into that.
You're probably busy. When'd you get these groceries?
I don't remember. Maybe at least a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, back in. Oh man, I'm so bad at months. What month was it? A couple weeks ago?
But like September? No, July. It was July.
It's July.
Yeah.
All right. Weird. Time flies so fast. Well, Lewis. So, back to questions on hand. You're working on a play with Miss Wright. Are any of the other tenants involved? Perhaps Roger?
Yeah, I think Roger was there. Oh no, sorry. Roger was not there.
All right. So who was there? It couldn't have been you. Was it a two-man show? You and Abigail?
No, it was Michelle, Abigail, me, Thomas.
Sounded like you were gonna say another name.
No, that was it. I was making sure there was. That's all. That's all four.
All right.
Roger wasn't
Mark?
there.
I feel like I heard
Mark?
the name. Yeah, I felt like I heard the name Mark coming out of Manual.
I don't think there was a Mark here.
Yeah. All right.
I wasn't even sure if I was going to be on the play in the first place. I don't know Abigail like that well, and it seems like a lot of. I'm sure. At this point, like we're all pretty down on our luck right now and behind on rent.
Yeah.
She was putting a lot of stake in this play, and I think she had to bail. I think she must have gotten money from somebody to fund the play, and then realized she wasn't going to be able to pay him back, and bailed.
Who do you think she got money from? You come up with theories over there. You gotta have
The mob.
You think Miss Wright took money from the mob to fund
Yeah.
the play?
Yeah, I do. I think she was that desperate to keep her job, or to keep her home, that she took money from the mob to fund a play, and realized she wasn't going to be able to pay it back, and so she left.
And when did she come to us? The police.
That's a great way to end up dead. Don't you read comics and stuff? Like Batman? You can't go to the police. The police are corrupted. Who knows who in the police is working for the mob?
I can't say no or read comics, but got a coworker like that. So tell me, Mr. Lewis, there is also Mr. Manuel was telling me he works sometimes in the basement. You ever have that privilege? Some nice space to do some of your illustrations. You probably do big ones, right? Or are they all?
No, I do big ones, and no, I'm happy working in my apartment. I wouldn't want to lug all my stuff down to a basement.
Without telling him anything, I get up and I start looking around, just kind of like I'm just pacing, but I want to be looking as I'm talking, I guess.
You see, it's a dirty. His bedroom door is closed, but it's like a dirty apartment, is what it is at the moment.
Alright, nothing weird. None of his, I guess, illustrations look weird.
No, yeah, it's all pretty normal.
Okay. Would you say Mr. Manuel had the best relationship with Abigail?
I think so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever see your father around? He said we spoke with him, and he said he visited every month or so. They
Yeah,
were
I
busy.
saw him. I never talked to him, but I did see him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cool. Well, this is just a preliminary interview. We're taking another look at this case from a different point of view. So, me or my colleagues might be back.
I would see if you could figure out who would be able to put somebody in contact with, like, loan sharks.
Yeah, you think we should pursue that angle? Do you have any maybe corroborating evidence that would speed up the process? Don't want to.
I mean, we've got no money, and she disappeared. She told all of us that she was leaving to get away.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what I've got. Just seems quite.
Well,
Seems obvious to me.
Yeah, I'm sure my team will go, oh, the word of that one guy. Yeah, we should totally investigate the mob about this. I think I need a little more than that, Lewis. If you have it, I love to investigate the mob.
I mean, I think, isn't it your job to find evidence?
That is my job, and I'm just trying to pursue all the leagues I have, Lewis, but I don't want to waste my time. I certainly don't want to waste your time. So, yeah.
Well,
Let me know if you got anything else, Lewis, because...
if I am contacted by the mob, I'll be sure to let you know.
Alright, Lewis. So, I don't know. I don't have anything else for you. Well, Lewis, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say at this point, if you go back to the apartment, we'll say everybody's back at the apartment and finished up doing things.
Yeah, I go back to the apartment.
Okay, so you're all back at the apartment. What are you wanting to do?
What time is it?
It's about 2 p.m. now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could just do some more searching through things. I mean, I don't think, we can't go up to the other floors. We've talked to everybody now? Is that everybody?
One more tenant.
There's one more tenant.
Well, we could talk to that one more person.
Yeah. I feel like maybe another approach on both Roger and Lewis, different faces, might be helpful to see if we can get anything else out of those two. Roger didn't seem like he had anything. I don't know if maybe some of these tenants aren't affected, but Lewis did say Roger was also in the play, despite him kind of denying it. So, definitely should see what Michelle has
No,
to say.
Roger was not in the play.
Roger was not.
He was not in the play.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Lewis also said that?
Yes, Lewis also said that he did not believe Roger was in the play.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I misunderstood that. And then I bring up... I'm assuming we're all sharing the information. So if you two mentioned the red book that Adair Bondi got, I would mention the same thing about how Abigail got it on a trip. Got a red book on a trip with her father. See if you guys think anything about that.
He specifically got it at a bookstore in Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, it's probably not important the bookstore as much as the person who delivered the book or the one they purchased it from.
We want to go track down a bookstore?
Probably not, but finding the book might be more useful.
Maybe it's here in Abigail's stuff. Lewis did say that gave us a location of where she was planning to go, and it sounds like it's just upstairs, like she moved up there permanently. I don't know. And if the upstairs floors are the hotel, then that's where Adair Bondi was staying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea is it's probably on the top floor.
We didn't
That's
get
what
past.
Yeah. You didn't get that far.
Stuck on the 4th, I think, right?
Yeah, you guys didn't get higher than the 4th floor.
Okay.
And you've heard claims that Abigail moved to the 6th floor.
Yeah.
So, where to?
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
I mean,
You can do more searching in the apartment. You've got one more tenant to talk to. I believe Margarine and Mora talked to Thomas. And I'm sure they would have told you guys this. Thomas was different from day to night. He had different... He told different stories if you talked to him during the day and if you talked to him at night.
I don't think we. I don't think we got that. Maybe I don't know. So, do we go back and talk to the other person then? Who? I mean, I can go try and talk to somebody.
Yeah, do we want to try talking to Michelle? Just round up tenants.
Yeah, just get a statement from everybody at least.
Mhm.
Alright, so you guys are going to Michelle's apartment on 6B?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So Michelle will answer the door. Can I help you?
Possibly. Do you know Abigail, right?
Of course I know Abigail Wright. She used to live downstairs.
Of course.
What a dumb question.
Miss, do you know? My name is.
I really don't care. What is your question?
I'm gonna show her my badge.
Yeah, I could tell. What's your question?
May we come in?
Ugh, I guess.
Okay, we'll go in and, just be looking around as we're walking through to go in here. Or living room or whatever, I guess.
Oh, sorry. No. She says no. You can't come in. She's like, no. I don't deal with law enforcement.
Have a problem with the law, do you?
Yeah. You're all stupid.
Stupid. Interesting.
Sexist.
What makes you say that?
Just what you read.
What we read?
Mm-hmm. It's just what you read. You know, if you start reading, you read about law enforcement and how they support the patriarchy and they're very controlling and you're dangerous people. Truly.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, we serve and protect, right? We help people out.
Did you? What about Abigail? Thought she was missing. You can't even accept that she told everybody that she was leaving and you're wasting... How many of you are there? 4? 4 of your time? That's so much time to waste on a person who's not even missing. He's left on her own accord.
Just because somebody leaves on their own accord doesn't mean they're not in danger. Would you rather us... It seems like you don't want us finding her.
You can find Abigail all you want, but you're not going to find her here. She left.
And yet no one can tell us where she left to.
Because she didn't tell anybody. She didn't want to be found.
Mhm.
A woman has a right to her privacy.
Absolutely. The only
She
concern
shuts
I
the
have
door.
is that I will stop her from shutting the door.
Sir, you don't have permission to be in here. Unless you have a warrant, I'm through talking to you.
Can I get a sort of read on her? Let's see.
You give me human int.
My extremely terrible human int, 76 over.
That's history.
10. Oh well, that was the wrong thing. Oh yeah, doesn't really matter anyway because it's my
Yeah.
int is only 44. So, okay.
It really doesn't seem to like
I'm going to.
officers of the law.
Mm-hmm. Clearly. Let's see. Would anybody else like to try and talk to this lady who clearly doesn't like us law enforcement types?
Sure. Hey, McLovin, can you and the boys give me a moment?
For sure. I don't know if we all came here together.
You guys did for some reason, but you did.
Dear God.
Yeah, just
As soon as McLovin backs up, she shuts the door.
okay. Guys, just go down the hall. Let me give it the Midas still ring around. Let you know how it goes.
Why did you not call it the Midas touch?
Because I didn't think about that.
I buy that Agent Midas has not read Greek mythology.
Greek mythology? Fair enough.
You know what? McLovin, let me give it the whole Midas touch.
Okay.
And then there's not going to be a cut there. It's just
No, there's not. It's just gonna say where you say cut and then repeat
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
All right. So I wait till they're down the hall a little bit,
Okay.
out of earshot. And I knock again.
Is anybody trying to spy on this conversation?
Sure, why not?
Okay,
Yeah.
give
I trust him.
me stealth and then alertness to see how close you can get and if you're noticed and what you can hear.
I'm gonna check if they're in the spot.
Yeah, my stealth is god awful, so.
Okay, Midas, give me alertness.
75 over 20.
You don't notice McLovin, who is walked up and is listening to the conversation.
That's fair.
And my alertness is 14 under 24.
You can hear. So, all right, Midas, what are you saying?
I go knock, knock, knock. Does she come back to the door?
She doesn't open the door, but she says, "What?"
Hey, listen, I got a secret between you and me. I'd appreciate it if you'd be willing to hear me out.
I'm sure it's super entertaining.
Trust me, I'm not like those other narcs.
Yeah, I'm sure they all say that.
You ever
What's
hear,
your big secret?
You listen to music?
No.
Oh. You're not interested in what I have to say then.
I read.
Okay. Alright, you just said you weren't interested in music. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. I'll just leave you to your day, man.
Okay. Great. Finally.
Up, I got nothing. Make love.
What did you tell? What did you say?
I asked her if she was interested in hearing some information, and she was not. So, I got nothing.
I mean, that was what you needed us to leave for? That
What do you
doesn't
mean
strike me
that?
as terribly.
You don't know what I was saying. What do you mean that?
You just said that's what you told her.
Well, so you guys have now talked to everybody, at least
guess
during the
so.
day.
Sort of. We got no information from her. I think we could
It's like
probably do
2:10
better. We
now.
need to better. We just need to get a warrant. Yeah.
Try again at night.
Really easy to get a warrant. We just got to get a corrupt judge.
You could probably contact Delta
gonna-
Green
And audit her.
and
That's
they
what I'm gonna
could get you a warrant. Are you going to audit her?
I'm gonna audit her.
Okay, well, that's still going to take a lot. That's going to take time to get approved and stuff.
Not that much time. Actually, just to spite her, she's gonna get audited now.
Okay.
Just 'cause she was mean. I'm gonna abuse my power for sure.
You're gonna
Okay.
get a drug-sniffing dog and just slip cocaine under her door. And then say the dog sniffed it.
So, where are you headed now? Back to the apartment?
Seems like the only place left.
Give us another search roll. Wow.
Or
Oh.
54.
Mueller,
Hmm.
you find, and you think you wrap it up. Actually, you think you finish. You've cataloged it. You've cataloged it all. You think you actually find two pieces. You find a map. Let me pull this up. Why can't I click the little corner? It's a map of the McAllister Building, sort of like the plans you have.
Hmm.
But it's got writing on it. It shows the ground floor. There's some X's. There's a notation of roses and butter. Another one that reads man with briefcase and white shoes. And then in somebody's apartment, it reads that there's a door. There was a door on July 12th on the first floor. There appears to be a door inside Michelle Van Fitz's apartment that leads to the parlor, as well as another door marked with the night floors at the top of the stairs. And then it says there's a dead body, guy in mask. A dead guy in a mask is somewhere. Those are drawn on there. And you also find the sheet music. Not that you can probably read it, but you do know somebody that could.
Do I?
I mean, you don't know that he knows, but I mean...
Well, fellas, I found a couple of interesting things. We may have to look for some sort of musician of some sort, for one thing, but this here, we might show some unfortunateness behind these walls. If this part with the dead guy and the mask is to be believed, I will show this to them.
So definitely seems like we need to get in Michelle's apartment.
Yeah. Is it I mean, it's not really a problem for Delta Green if we are less than kind, let's say, to individuals.
It is a problem for you if cops get called.
For sure. Definitely a problem if cops get called. But that's only if cops get called.
That's a true statement.
I understand your point of view.
Kenny, looking at the sheet music, you know it's meant to be sung.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sing random sheet music I found
That's totally reasonable.
in the haunted apartment in front of these guys.
Well, I mean, also, just like, who just picks up random sheet music and sings? Is that a thing that people do? I'm not a musician.
I'm just saying it would probably go a little insane if I sing it. I would assume.
I mean, definitely that.
Yeah.
That is definitely the case.
Do you think there's somebody that actually can read this here?
I was in choir back when I was a kid. I got it figured out.
Are you sure? I mean, that seems like a long time ago. I mean, we can ask one of the other tenants. Sure. Wasn't one of them some sort of...
I don't think actually any of them were musicians.
No, none of them were musicians.
Yet they all acted in play.
You don't need to be a musician to act in a play.
It's more along the lines of...
He's just saying there's a disproportionate amount of actors.
Well, none of them were actors. That's why the one guy was like, "This is really weird that Abigail was planning on making money off of this." Because none of them are actors. There's 2 painters, an illustrator, a writer, and I forget what the last guy was.
That's more along the lines weird because there's even sheet music.
And an author. So two writers, 2 painters, and an illustrator. So.
Okay, well.
Sheet music at all is weird. Not a single one of this is this medium.
I mean, so is a plane ticket from 2015.
Yes, but I did not look at that plane ticket.
So,
Probably for the best.
I mean, Mueller, you can read the words, right? Or
I mean, I don't know what these dots mean.
those are musical notes, and they tell what key should be sung in and all that.
Key?
Yeah, how high, how low, that kind of thing. The words are the thing I think is probably most telling. I don't know.
Should be. I don't really think it's. I don't really know if I can just read it out.
All right, plug your guys' ears. Plug your ears. And then if I started acting weird, then it made me crazy.
That's certainly one way to do it.
I'm looking at both of them. Right? That your ears plugged.
I trust them, so I plug my ears.
I suppose so. Sure.
Yeah.
All right, I try to sing it.
Oh, okay. You roll me music.
Okay. 790.
You sing it great.
Nothing weird happens?
Nope.
Alright. Guys, unplug your ears. This is crap.
We don't hear that.
I not slap them, but just push their hands down.
Okay.
Alright.
Didn't do anything.
Well, that's good.
It is good, but also, I don't know what this means.
Maybe time-wise?
Let the red dawn surmise what we shall do when this blue starlight dies and all is through. Sounds like it's like a time of day. Let this red dawn surmise what we shall do when this blue starlight dies. So the night floors appear at night, right? So what happens when the night floors end, I guess? I don't know. That's where my mind goes to.
Oh, so if we stay there, if we go
night.
Maybe if we open the door and then wait for night to end while we can see inside of it.
Just watch it as time passes. All right.
It's an idea.
That is an idea.
We're going to attempt to extract the shard. If it's talking, it means it's active.
Let me be clear. If you cut it out, you may lose whatever connection is holding her back.
Of your clearance, sir.
No, it's in my hand. And it's now. You see it? Now, immediately.
Wait. Just let us do it. Great outer beings, we offer this plea. Keep watching. Keep your cults on standby. Like us wherever transmissions reach. Apple, Spotify, the dark channels. Share us. Misdirect her. If you can please send us tribute so that we may reinforce the barriers at ko-fi.com/elemental gaming nexus. Also, the more communion we get at linktree.com/elemental gaming nexus, the stronger our world becomes.
Extraction will proceed as planned.